What is up YouTube, it's your favourite Scotsman Ryan. Today we are looking at two cases that will put your iPhone 6 into instant beast mode. These cases come from the one and only LifeProof. I have always been a huge fan of LifeProof cases as I participate in a load of extreme sports and these are almost bomb-proof. So I've went ahead and picked up the Nuud and the Fre models, which are pretty much identical apart from the Nuud does not feature a built-in screen protector. Both are however waterproof, dustproof, snowproof and shockproof, so you can rest easy knowing your device is protected. In terms of waterproofing, both of these cases are submersible in up to 2 meters of water for 1 hour, so unless you're going deep sea diving you shouldn't have to worry at all. So the contents of the box are pretty much the same for both cases, but there are a few minor differences, so let's take a minute to take a closer look. You get the obligatory owner's manual, and as always, who the hell needs that? You get an awesome LifeProof branded microfiber cloth that comes in very handy, especially on the Fre model. Also included is a 3.5mm jack extender that can actually be screwed into the case to keep it waterproof while you jam to music. We'll take a closer look at that shortly. With the Nuud you also get an optional cut to size screen protector and this blue dummy iPhone that you're meant to utilise to test that the Nuud is waterproof, but that sounds kinda girly to me, so yeah, we'll just throw it away like we do with everything else. So both of these cases work with Touch ID, which I think is a huge bonus. There's a light membrane over the hole to keep the waterproofing, and I'll show you it in action shortly. So fitting the phone in the case is pretty simple when you know how. To start, put the iPhone bottom first into the front of the case and press around the edges until it is in place. Next up, you take the rear of the case, line it up, and then work your way around the case, snapping it into place. Take care to make sure that it is all in place, as it can sometimes be a tough job and you don't want any water getting in. The cases themselves don't look too bad at all. I must say that I prefer the look of the Nuud due to the clear back, but if I'm totally honest, it's not a case that I would use to show off my device, as this case is actually there to serve a purpose. So let's take a look around the cases. On the bottom you have your speaker, which is covered in a waterproof material, but it's still pretty loud. You also have access to your lightning port through the waterproof flap, but bear in mind that it will only fit a standard size lightning cable, so don't be trying any third party ones. The 3.5mm headphone jack is covered by this watertight screw tap, and as I mentioned earlier, this can be undone and you can then utilise the extension cable without losing the case's waterproofing, which I think is an absolutely awesome feature if you ask me. So as I mentioned earlier, the Touch ID still works without any trouble at all. I have been using it for a few weeks now without any issues. In terms of touchscreen responsiveness on the Nuud, you're obviously not going to have any issues as there is nothing covering the screen, and when it comes to the Fre, I must say that I'm very impressed, as you can hardly tell that there is a built-in screen protector there, and you can swipe and select apps with no issues at all. All the buttons are rubberized but still have a nice tactile feel, and I have no issues at all utilising any of them, and I found them actually pretty comfortable to use. So now on to the fun part of the review, and that is of course testing if this case is actually waterproof. So what I did was something a little different than everyone else. Instead of filling my sink up and just checking if it's waterproof in the house, I decided to take the cases out and have a little fun. So sit back and enjoy. So that pretty much rounds up the review. If you're in the market for a LifeProof case, then you will not be disappointed with either of these. If I had to choose between them, I would probably go with the Nuud, just because I really like the fact that it has a clear plastic bag. One thing that does bother me a little bit about the Fre is the fact that some dust etc gets trapped behind the plastic screen protector, so you have to be pretty careful and clean it quite a lot. So that's pretty much it guys. If you liked the review then please leave a thumbs up as it really helps the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet then definitely get subscribed, as I have loads of awesome content coming up and also a few giveaways that you're definitely going to want to participate in. So as always guys, thank you so much and I will catch you on the next one. Peace!